data-fueled governments. There's so much that we can do through content services platforms and to really help governments to reach and to increase their transparency, competitiveness, and efficiency. Because in general terms, this is what all governments are looking for. In this sense, digital services platforms offer different governments and agencies a real, like a unique way to grow, not only in terms of digital transformation, but to really build avenues of digital evolution that are aligned with their digital transformation roadmaps and with the real needs of each country and their citizens. Okay, so this is our presence in Latin American governments right now. But the point here is how these content services technologies are really powering governments in terms of open government initiatives, digital access for all, and data fueled government. And why is this happening? Because the only pain point of governments isn't paper. I mean, paper was a pain point a few years ago, but not anymore. So what we see right now is that even though paper and moving towards paperless operations in government is still a need in some cases. It's not the only pain point. Right now, we're really, even in the Latin region, moving towards digital transformation, understanding digital transformation as something that has a very different meaning for every person and that should really work for the benefit of people and citizens. So, for example, if you are a public sector official, digital transformation for you may mean that some of the more operational instances of your work are now automated. And that, let's say, you can focus and more to bring more value on bringing more value to the job that you do on a daily basis. But for example, if you are a citizen or on the citizen side, probably digital transformation may mean that you now have access to certain services from the government or certain agencies digitally. And that, for example, some service that you used to do in a very difficult way because you had to go to a public office personally and you had to make a line and wait for, I don't know, 2, 3 weeks, 8 weeks to have a response. You can now do from anywhere, from your device. And in some cases, you can even have the completion and the completion of the service itself, even in terms of 1 or 2 days. So this is really transforming the power of the government to serve their people and their citizens better. So we're now understanding that data is really fueling digital transformation, but only if you make the right decisions. So something very important to understand when we talk about this back office, what happens behind each process that is automated or that is using different technologies. For example, when we have hyper automation of processes, that is already happening in the public sector, what we see is something very simple. And this is the basis of the solution framework that we have and discuss with each government that we work with at Hyland. So there's a start, there's something initiating the process. Probably this is a citizen that is requesting access to some public benefit. We're going to collect some info from this person. Probably we do have some of the info through the digital folder of the citizen. We have some access to info, but probably we need to collect some more. And here, oftentimes, we still have different types of structured and non-structured information that is coming into the inbox. And then there's a need to evaluate this information and whether or not this person has access to this benefit. And then there might be an interaction with the citizen again, and then we complete the